Hey, good morning. It's Tuesday morning. I want to talk about development takes work. And this idea came to me as I'm working on a few side projects right now. And we had I had a discussion with some people from different departments, and always the topic of professional development comes up, right? But what we almost see is everybody seems to want professional development, but professional development is not just sitting in a class. All right, that's one step of it, but you have to apply what you learn. You actually have to do some work, just like getting degrees. There's work you have to do behind it, but what does it obtain? I'm not a big fan of formal education. I do have my bachelor's degree. It took me like 20 years, and I got it online. However, it's needed if I ever want to promote above where I'm at, and we also get an incentive for it. I really didn't feel like I learned that much with it. I feel like I do more learning with actual individual reading that I do, or going conferences, and then just facing obstacles in life and overcoming them. So there's a place for it, but it's almost like it's the work you got to put in. You take the courses, you learn from it, you have to do projects, but it has to be relative to what you're doing, and do the work outside the classroom too. That's why I see a lot of people, they do all these projects, but when it comes time for real world application, those projects don't seem to come through, or sometimes they do. But at the end, it always is going to take some work. We easily get wrapped up into this certificate chaos, I call it, because you got, how many of you have binders full of certificates at home? I've got them here, and it means I sat through a class, but what did I do, right? So you can have all the certificates in the world, but unless you're applying what you're learning, it doesn't really matter. You sat through a class, so you have to apply it. We go to leadership conferences. Are you applying what you're learning, or are you just sitting there going, "Oh, I wish somebody would do this"? And at least these are observations I have, at least at my agency, with some guys that want to talk about how many certificates they have. I'm like, all right, so you should be like the best officer we have then, if that's the case. Are you? Show me. Don't tell me how many classes you sat in, because I don't care. I want to see results with it, and don't get trapped in that chaos circle, right? You guys are learning stuff, but you need to apply it. And guess what? You might fail the first time. I do. I fail with stuff. I'm like, I wish I wouldn't have said that. I wish I wouldn't have done that. And then you try to do something different. You learn from it. But the point is, you're doing something. You're not just showing up, hanging out, doing nothing. My big win yesterday is we got a park bench from our drill field that was city resources. It was busted. They said if we fix it, we can have it. So we did. And now we got a park bench right outside the bay door, so we can hang out there. Is it a big deal? No, but I like that family atmosphere. Hey, let's hang out, let's talk, do that. It's just a small example of action instead of some people saying, well, why can't we have a bench? Well, go across the street, talk to the guy, and get it, and you can make it happen. Very small, minute example with it, but it's real easy to get caught into, well, I took these classes, I should be good to go. Show me what you did. I've had that before when I put a resume in years ago. I was going to join this company that does some overseas stuff, and the guy goes, I don't want a list of your certificates. And I go, okay. I was really confused by that. He's like, just tell me what you've actually done for your agency. And I'm like, oh. And it completely gave me a paradigm shift to how I think, because it was no longer about that big binder of certificates you have. It's like, well, what have you done? What have you applied? Don't wait. You don't need to wait till you're a company officer. You don't need to wait till you're chief. Start now. We have an engineer trying to push for us to go to polo shirts instead of t-shirts. Maybe a small thing for some, but the package and the research he's done with it, I told him, I said, you did a really good job with this. And you got to start with small projects like that and work your way up with it. So make sure you're doing results with it. So that's my little takeaway. I'm going to finish the coffee, go back inside and just hang out. But real quick though, if you guys already haven't gotten the free cheat sheet on how to deal with the top 5 headaches that come with a toxic teammate, the link is above this video. Go ahead, click that. Take a look at it. Let me know what you think. And that's all I got for you guys today. Be aware that tomorrow is our Squad House live call at 10 a.m. You can find it in the events section of the Brotherhood Coaching. Go ahead and sign into that. I'm going to try to send out a reminder message shortly, so you get it maybe an hour beforehand. But make sure you're on the call. It's a great resource. I do them monthly, and if you can't make the live call, the recording's only available to the actual Squad House members, because it's a group coaching program, and they also have access to the hot seats and stuff like that. So otherwise, you guys have a great day, and I will talk to you later. Actually, tomorrow.